GYSP of the 2024 batch, presently attached to the Special Force 10 Meghalaya Police. An alumnus of Northeastern Hill University, she holds a master's degree in botany. It is notable to mention that she was also conferred the prestigious Ukyang Nangba Memorial Award in 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable Chief Guest will now inspect the contingents. Escorting the Chief Guest.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we celebrate the spirit of a free India,
diversity is not a distance between us. It is part of the richness we contribute to India. Hagajingetili nila banyate yakari kabaklan kabasuk but kabaroy. Together with unity, we can build a strong, peaceful, and prosperous nation.
Today, as we honor the memory of leading the contingents in today's Independence Day, led by its commander, Sub-Inspector Sumit Kumar. Following closely behind the BSF and taking the salute now is the Central Reserve Police Force, led by its commander, Jeffrey Ming Chulo. Taking the salute now is the District Executive Force, East Khasi Hills, led by ABSI Sarak and Barak. Taking the salute now is the 1st MNB Battalion, led by its commander, Shri Aaron L. Nonglai. Taking the salute now is the West Bengal Police, led by Sub-Inspector Manobendra Mondol. Taking the salute now is the NCC Boys Contingent, led by Omba M. Anto. Following the boys contingent is the NCC girls contingent, led by its commander, Lingdeva Hauke. Ladies and gentlemen, arriving at the saluting dais to take the salute now is the BSF girls contingent, led by its commander, Clara Marbo. Following the girls' contingent arriving at the saluting dais to take the salute is the Bharat Scouts and Guides contingent, led by Wankanti Bokham. Following the Bharat Scouts and Guides and taking the salute now is the Indian Red Cross Society, led by its commander, Jefferson Rani. Arriving at the saluting dais and to take the salute now is Divine Savior School, Laitluid, led by its commander, Safina I. Lingdor. Arriving at the saluting dais and to take the salute now is the St. Margaret's Higher Secondary School, Brass Band, led by its commander, Nisamji M. Sangma. Following the St. Margaret's High Secondary Brass Band And arriving at the saluting dais to take the salute is St. Edmund's School Shillong, led by its commander Alvarine Iwood Nongwon. Following St. Edmund's School and arriving at the saluting dais to take the salute is Sngi Secondary School, Maulai, led by Jylla Meghalaya. Following Main Street School, Maulai, arriving at the saluting dais is Sngi Higher Secondary School, Jylla, led by its commander Nahun Verdi Pongji. Following the Sngi Higher Secondary School and arriving at the saluting dais is St. Mary. Following St. Jerome's Higher Secondary School and arriving at the saluting dais to take the salute is Holy Cross Higher Secondary School, led by its commander Artisha Turnia. Arriving at the saluting.
घोड़ा का दाम पूरी अंदाज बताइए आप। ये घोड़े का दाम बताइए। हाँ? करोड़ों का ऊपर होगा एक घोड़ा का।
It is the request of the Honorable Chief Minister that should at any point of time during the speech any of the marching contingents feel the need.
I have this honor. As we raise our flag under the open skies of our beautiful Meghalaya, we remember the visionaries who gave us a free India. Mahatma Gandhi, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, and Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. We also honor the brave sons of our soil, U Tirot Singh, U Kyang Namba, and Pathogan Samba. Today is the day to show our gratitude to the defense forces, paramilitary and police who protect our freedom every single day. Friends, this year I am delighted to inform you that our Meghalaya police received the President's Police Colour. One of the highest honors bestowed upon a police force in India, recognizing its disciplined, professional, and citizen-friendly service. Meghalaya has received many national and international recognitions in the recent past. One such recognition is for the Living Root Bridges to be India's nomination for the UNESCO World Heritage List 2026. These bridges took years to be built. Our ancestors guided the roots of the Ficus elastica trees across streams patiently, year after year, until those roots grew strong, strong enough to carry the weight of generations. This philosophy of perseverance, persistence, and possibility has guided the work of the state government over the last 8 years. Visible outcomes of this work can be seen across several sectors. The foundations for strong results have been laid in every sector. We have come a long way from where we stood 8 years ago. And it gives me real satisfaction to see today's Meghalaya and the road ahead of us. Friends, we can see the changes in the furthest corners of our villages, other basic infrastructure. It makes every one of us happy. Will our farmers' pineapples reach international markets? Will our youth represent India at youth parliaments? Become the voice of Bollywood or dominate the football field? And also, will our mothers get better care during childbirth? In the past, we were seen as a remote northeastern state. But today, Meghalaya is recognized as a prime tourist destination, as a high-value horticulture hub, as India's premier concert destination, and as a growing sporting powerhouse and an emerging model of participatory good governance. Over these 8 years, every mission we launched, every road we made, every scheme we started has been built around 3 foundations that hold any society together. First, protecting and preserving our land. Second, empowering our people. And third, upholding our culture. Our land is our greatest strength. Our forests, rivers, soil and biodiversity are not just natural heritage. They are what our people's lives and livelihoods depend on. From anyone, we felt they deserved support. And that is why we started the country's largest payment for ecosystems services program, Green Meghalaya Plus. We brought 63,000 hectares of natural forest under conservation, which now rewards close to 6,300 farmers with 10,000 rupees annually for every hectare they protect. We are making strong efforts to protect our water resources also. More than 60,000 springs across the state have been mapped and are now being protected. Over 500 large water harvesting structures have been created. These efforts are making a difference in people's lives. In 2019, only 4,550 rural households in Meghalaya had a tap water connection. Today, close to 540,000 rural households have reliable tap water supply. We are also transforming and transitioning to a sustainable way of leveraging our mineral resources. You will remember when coal mining was banned in 2014, thousands of our families lost their livelihoods. We fought hard to uphold their rights. And the Supreme Court of India in 2019 affirmed the rights of Meghalaya's private and community landowners over both the land and the minerals beneath it. Friends, that is not just a legal technicality. That is our pride. I am also happy to inform you that the process of scientific mining has begun in our state. And we are also working on a framework to support small miners so that their lives and livelihoods can be secured. Visiting farmers in Nokrek area in West Brown Hills. And there I met a Nokma whose land had been burnt for June cultivation. And that too season after season. When I met him, I expected him to ask for relief. I was surprised he did not. He looked at me and said, "Give me an orchard and I will stop the fire." Friends, that one line stayed with me ever since. He was not asking to be rescued. He was asking for an alternative. That is how CM Farm Plus was born. And today, through this scheme, we are providing high-value, long gestation crops to over 25,000 farmers across all 12 districts. Friends, the true measure of progress is not just the hectares. It is the lives that we are transforming. Through flagship programs and missions like the Lakadong mission, the Organic mission, the Floriculture mission, and the Ginger mission, we are helping thousands of farmers double their incomes. In Mairang, which falls under eastern West Khasi Hills, Kong Jubanda Sumalin Nonsej, who grows Oriental Lilium under our Floriculture mission. We did not give her cash. Instead of giving cash, we gave her a working polyhouse. We gave her the bulbs. We gave her the training. And we gave her the packaging materials to reach a market. And you will be happy to know The first crop cycle earned her 30,470 rupees. The second earned her 86,740 rupees, nearly 3 times as much. And using that money, she created a vegetable garden. She bought a few piglets. Imagine, 2 new enterprises were created, which were never funded by us. We only backed the flowers. She built the rest herself. Friends, when our farmers work this hard, the government stands fully behind them. That being said, we have not forgotten the smaller, everyday worries of our farmers, including issues like crop failures and crash in market prices. In fact, last year, we had supported more than 4,500 broom grass farmers through exactly that distress, through a program called CN Assure. Not only programs like CN Assure, but we are also helping farmers by paying the farmers' share of the premium for over 72,000 farmers under the Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana. In West Garo Hills, Visita G. Mara of Gangbaha village had insured her ginger through the Fasal Bima program, where the premium was paid by the state government. Her crop failed that year. If it was some years ago, that would have been the end of her season and the start of a debt. But now, because of the Fasal Bima and the premium paid by government of Meghalaya, through the insurance, 19,000 rupees went into her account to deal with the crop loss. Upgradation of the Kia Sutunga Saipung Pala up to Semasi Road in East Yente Hills. The Veloy Mausanram Lambanroy corridor in East Khasi Hills. The Somsat Mendipata Road in East and North Garo Hills and the Choppa Karkol Road in South Garo Hills are just few examples of transformation connectivity across the state. If land is the foundation on which we build, our people are the reason we build at all. And that commitment begins even before a child is born. Friends, over these years, the state government has worked hard to make maternity and child care more accessible and caring. Maternal deaths in Meghalaya have come down
for her service to the nation, reflected in the values of compassion, professionalism and courage. Next we have ex-army retired Nair Jedro Thapa in this challenging period. He was honorably discharged from the Indian Army on the 18th of January 1966. At the age of 93, he continues to serve and is part of Viewpoint along with the stone masonry wall implemented in the year Sofiality Marbanyam for her outstanding performance again in the District Child Protection Officer East Kashmir District Prison and Correctional Home Shillong.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we have a loud round of applause? Can we have a round of applause for St. John's School, Laban? And among the bands, the marching bands, the runners-up, St. Margaret's Higher Secondary School. For St. Margaret's Higher Secondary School, the runner-up among the bands, and the champions, St. Mary's Higher Secondary School.